wonder how they deploy these nav points. Someone must have been there before then, isn't it? Because those are physical objects, it seems. Normal. Welcome back, ladies and people, to another episode of Archimedean Dynasty. So there are still a mission we were able to do, or at least people to talk to. I'm not actually sure if there is a mission coming from that in Scheherazades' world.
Scheherazade's world, leisure complex, 1,820 meters.
Or Scheherazade's world, whatever the lady pronounced it. Let's see, there is a teacher here. Salam, you come from Europe, don't you? Yes, and you're an Indian princess, aren't you? So I should give her a lady voice. No, I'm an elementary school teacher in floating Bombay. Interesting. What's the education system like in the Clan Union? We put emphasis on individuality throughout a child's education. They all have their own character, their own way of learning, own talents. We prefer to encourage instead of leveling to the lowest common denominator. That's interesting. In the shogunate, children are educated according to their genetic requirements. That's just propaganda, nothing else. The truth is that the shogunate doesn't educate according to the genes, but simply prevents its citizens from having their own experiences. Sounds like you might even produce happy children to boot. I can't see how that's anything but good. We must learn to light Aqua with happiness and spiritual prosperity. A child so touched is the most beautiful light of all. Nice. Not sure if that, well, I guess that's a bit of lore to consider. Well, here's a passerby. Salam, I'm Sarah. Are you from Europe? From the Atlantic? Yes, I'm a guest in your fair city. Are you a warrior? Only when I have to be. Why don't you go and admire the beauties of the Union? Your soul will be at peace. Tell me more. Peace means wealth for the soul. In Babel you will find my brother Pagda. He is a poet and a great traveler. He will tell you about peace and the riches of the world. I think we already spoke to him about all the wonders he saw in Aqua, and compared that to all the battle Flint saw. So well, maybe we can talk to him again, I'm not sure. Anyway, here's Aima Tankbridge. Let's see what he has to tell. What can I do for you, mercenary? Oh, I can think of so many things. Shall I put them in alphabetical order? You want to know something about our cultural offerings, don't you? Sure, I want to learn everything about the Union legends. The Tancred family is prominent in the field of music. We produce every instrument you can think of, from the underwater organ to historically accurate reconstructions. Interesting. Do you also make proper violins, flutes, pianos, trumpets? More or less. The low density of the Aquanox breathing gas means, though, that additional semi-acoustic amplifiers are needed on wind instruments. We use patented resonance techniques on other instruments. What material are the instruments made out of? I've read that our forefathers made them partly from precious wood. We partly use Indian synthetic wood produced from seagrass cellulose fibers and polysaccharide molecular change. Wow. This produces a resonance effect like that of old-fashioned wooden instruments. Cool. So yes, obviously you can't get any wood underwater, so you'll have to make some synthetic something that resembles wood, I guess. And that's all there is to talk to. It's actually not that much, and I don't think we got any missions off of that, so I'm going to check out if there's anybody else to talk to in these places, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Well, there really is no one else to talk to, so let's head to the Star of Bengalia to progress the storyline. Let's see what it has to say over there.
Star of Bengalia, freighter under Yala Rangoon.
Let's head to the crew room, and here's Yala Rangoon. It is a guy, right? Yes, I think so. Salam, Emerald Flint. Are you ready? Aye, sir. Okay, let's go. But check out the quake in the data channel first. So I think that's going to be a cutscene, so enjoy.
The E-channels and E-papers are all talking about one thing: the cataclysmic undersea quakes near the Macquarie Ridge in the southern Indian Ocean. The first reports tell of thousands of dead. The jump star was completely destroyed, making immediate assistance impossible. The strange thing is this: they've got a sophisticated warning system, but it wasn't able to predict the catastrophe, and there weren't any aftershocks. Many of the tabloid broadcasts are reporting that strange objects, which could only have come from the surface of the Earth, destroyed the entire station with the effect of a massive bomb. I don't believe it. The surface is dead. Nothing living will ever come down to us, and we're never going up there again.
Star of Bengalia, freighter under Yala Rangoon.
Da-da-da-da. So, yes, as we spoke to the Quake Master in the last episode, they are able to predict earthquakes 24 hours in front. So that's weird why it wasn't able to predict that quake. But, let's talk to Yellow Lagoon again. And as a matter of fact, I noticed that I said it wrong all the time, so it's apparently Macquarie Ridge instead of Macquarie Ridge. I'm getting nervous, Flint. Much too quiet out there for my taste. I know this calm. I've seen it on many battlefields. Aye, the calm of the graves. We're going to find many dead in the Ajanta stations. Yes, I think you should patrol the area. Aye. I'd be surprised if there weren't any looters out there. Yeah, me too. We can't take a chance that anything could happen to our emergency supplies. Alright, apparently we need to patrol. Alright, so let's go on a patrol. Patrol the Star of Bengalia. Patrol the Star of Bengalia. It's quiet out there. Too quiet. Because of the expected plunderers, but also because of the rumors of the black ships, you and your companion are on patrol. Visit each nav point in turn, starting with nav B. So, you You can see how far to route we are. I guess the East Indiaman Ridge, Broken Ridge, the Mantina Fracture Zone, the Southeast Indian Ridge. So that's where the Glens Union territories are. So go to nav B. Next nav points will be transmitted and chase away or destroy any plunderers. Let's see how we do. First that was nav B. Scout will escort you.
Sonar ready.
Selection nav B. No.
Navigation point reached.
Where is nav B? Over there. It's 500 meters away. I wonder how they deploy these nav points. Someone must have been there before then, isn't it? Because those are physical objects, it seems. Come on. That's just something I'm thinking of. Strange signals from the direction of nav C.
Navigation point reached.
Take a look at this. What is that? And a narco scout. This thing. Oh, it's paralyzed. Hello? What is that? What's
Target
what?
identified.
Cargo a helpless guy. Whoa, 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 what is that? Indeed. What?
Target lost. Target lost.
Really did look like a black boat. Is that what we are afraid of here? Okay guys, report later. Now let's look at the narco. Seems to have lost all energy. Uh-oh. We have company. I need help.
Power
Here.
surge completed. Target identified. Target identified. Target destroyed.
Brother. Oops. They know me. Franklin, next to... Did I just kill the legendary Franklin?
Target identified.
Sure looks like
Target
it.
destroyed. Caution, torpedo target identified. Caution, torpedo. Navigation point reached.
No damage so far. Let's try to keep it that way.
Target identified. Target destroyed.
Gotcha.
Target destroyed.
That's it, or is there one more?
Power surge detected.
Where did my escort go?
Target destroyed.
So, helped. We're under attack, return immediately, nav A. Is it over there? Yes, it is. 800 meters. It's going to take a while. Well, since I played this game before, obviously I know more about the black boats. But I'm not going to spoil it just yet. Anyway, I forgot that we would see such a big black boat right now already. But, we're going to see more of them. Hint hint. Alright, on our view.
Target identified.
Ah, I barely
Target destroyed.
bumped it. 2%. Oh well, that's a shame. Oh, there's someone here.
Target identified. Power surge
Sure.
detected. Target destroyed.
Two of them escape in the direction of Nav D. Track them down. As soon as I know where Nav D is. Over there. Star of Bengalia is waiting. 700 meters away. Actually, I did watch a playthrough of Aquanox and Aquanox 2 by, what was she called again? Not sure again. I'll have to look that up. Maybe I'll put a link up about that so you guys can check it out. Oh, it's Maria Isabella. That is her name. Luther, stop them from plundering. No, I don't want damage.
Target identified. Destroyed. Target identified. Target identified. Target destroyed.
My torpedo turrets. Unfortunately, I think I got hit by a torpedo from that. So.
Target identified.
Ouch. That did hurt.
Target identified.
Let's take the scouts out first.
Target destroyed. Torpedo. Target destroyed.
Take the tanks out. Gotcha.
Mission destroyed.
And we did it.
Autopilot
Return.
available.
Will do.
The Star of Bengalia did its best. After the incident with the strange cruiser, every minute counted for getting aid to the victims of the horrific undersea quake. But what had happened? Nobody on the Star of Bengalia had ever seen such a ship. When it was directly over us, we didn't hear anything except a powerful vibration. All of our electronic gear shorted out, as if we'd sailed into a powerful magnetic storm. Hong Lung had spoken of evil from the depths. It became clear to me that she must have meant what we had here, because it was like nothing I'd ever seen. And whatever it was, it sure hadn't come to preach the gospel of peace.
Star of Bengalia. Freighter under Yellow Ranjun.
Yep, apparently that's why Hong Lung kept us alive. Actually, I'm going to repair my ship first, and let's have a talk with the Yellow Rangoon. Stint, that was one of the mysterious black boats, and we can't even investigate. Aye, Captain Rangoon. It's paralyzed our electronic systems. Man, it's enormous. It must have some kind of electromagnetic stun weapon, or a very powerful energy field. At least it didn't attack us. Electronic systems are back. We're seeing the Macquarie Ridge. My... The stations look like there's been a war. Do you want me to continue with an escort of supply transports? Yes, you have to protect the transport of liquid breathing gas to the stations, Agenda 1 and 2. But remember, your most important task is to defend against the attacks from the black boats. Aye, sir. Let them come. I can get plenty nasty too. I will protect the gas transport. Protect the breathing gas transport. A freighter with a vital supply of breathing gas is on its way to Agenda 1. There are plunderers around, so you and 3 other scout units have to protect the freighter during the rest of its journey. Go to Nav A with the others and wait for the freighter. It has to reach its destination, a small dock near Agenda 1. So as you can see, we are a little bit further up the route. Go to Nav A, company, destroy any attackers, and the freighter must survive and reach the dock. Alright. I did stock up on flash sharks, as you can see. Join up with us, Flint. We've got to get to the northeast.
Sonar target identified. Target locked.
Right, so here we go. Let's turn to our third view. So these are all gators as well.
Target
My
locked.
gator obviously looks a lot prettier than these
Target
ones.
locked.
Is that, there's the freighter.
Target locked.
I am manually accelerating and decelerating. I could also
Target identified.
put it on certain speed, but oh, let's go around. Sure. I'm pretty sure we're going to run into one of these black boats again. Spoiler. I should have said it before. Well. I'm just going to go around in circles. That is what we are supposed to do, isn't it? And as I remember, it's just going to be one black boat. But since I'm on hard difficulty now, maybe it's more than that. Got a message from the freighter, time to start. Oh, so we didn't start yet? I guess we were patrolling the area, so... Oh well. Like I said, I watched the playthrough of Aquanox and Aquanox 2 from Maria Isabella. I can recommend that one if you want to watch a let's play of Aquanox. And there was also a guy who did a stream of Archimedean Dynasty. Maybe I'll put the link into this description of him as well. I don't know their name from the top of my head. And as a matter of fact, there's going to be a next Aquanox. Is a sequel to Aquanox 2. Somewhat. I think it's from a different developer than it was before. It's Aquanox Deep Descent. It should be coming out this year if I'm not mistaken. There is some beta footage of people playing that, but there's only like skirmish missions of that or online things, but not really fleshed out campaign or something like that. But it should be open world and maybe with the new techniques. It can be interesting. Hey, these escort jobs, deadly boring stuff. Not sure whether this will be boring. Strange boats. If only the Killtech guys didn't put flash sharks in my magazine. They were crazy about shipping as much as possible. Would help much against the black boats. Maybe we're lucky. No clue how good the flash sharks are against the black boats. Oh. Hell machines. What? I see a red lip.
Power surge target
I have
identified.
these flash sharks. Look at that velocity. 135. Shut up and
Power
fight.
surge detected.
So these are tough things. Can't even keep up, as you can see, and it's paralyzed already, and now we're just going to have to eat through all that.
Mission destroyed.
Oh,
Autopilot
what hit
available.
me? Seriously. Rest. Alright. Activate the autopilots. If that's all the dialogue there's going to be, well, then let's finish this.
Star of Bengalia. Freighter under Yellow Ranjun.
Very good, Flint. Come to the cruise quarters. I've got important news for you. Right. See you in a minute. Yellow Rangoon. Ah, salam, Flint. Salam, Rangoon. The black boats are hard to defeat, aren't they? In all my years, I've never fought the likes of the devils who control these things. A battleship of the Atlantic Federation has arrived. Admiral Peacock wants to meet you in the Chanta too. Hi, Captain Rangoon. I enjoyed working for you. Light in peace, Emerald Flint. Let's hope that those black boats won't cause any more trouble.
Ajanta 2, mining of ores, 2,943 meters.
So here we are at the devastated station. And I think that's good enough for an episode. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Piedrus out.